Hey everyone, welcome back to another video. This next video that you're about to watch is probably the greatest speech or interview you'll ever see from the DNC because number one, it makes no sense at all. Number two, it just goes to show you how ridiculous and how nonsensical these people are and how much Trump derangement syndrome has taken over a lot of people at the DNC. Now, I don't know about you, but you're at the DNC, right? You have this perfectly great opportunity to share what you're going to do, how you're going to help the country. But no, they use it as an opportunity to bash Trump. They're saying like how bad he is, how much he lies. And Trump said it best. He goes, I've broken them. The Trump derangement syndrome is rife, man. They've used the entire time. I think they're into their third day at the moment, right? And it is insufferable. Every single person I have seen talk just uses it as an opportunity to bash and beat on Trump. Like he was such a bad president for 4 years. He dove the country into the dust. Prices were so high, apparently. Immigration was so high. You had all these kinds of things that the Democrats are actually repeating that they did themselves. But they're blaming Trump because we know the Democrats or the people, the woke left, let's say, which seems to be a lot of them, the Democrats have gone from being somewhat reasonable to just jumping off the deep end. You can't even reason with the damn people. Like they're nonsensical dingbats, I believe. Like the level of insanity that goes on is unbecoming. And I'm seeing interviews like this and I'm going, yep, that makes a lot of sense, even though the guy doesn't really make too much sense, or does he know what the hell he's talking about? But hey, he's so blind to the truth. It's his fault, number one, for being that blind. But number two, it's really just sad. It really is. So many people like this that believe that Trump is the enemy. They hate Trump so much. They think he's a racist. They think X, Y, and Z. You go out in public, right, and you interview all these people on the street, and you ask them who you're voting for, Trump or Harris, and a lot of people will go, "Oh, definitely not Trump. No way." And then the people that actually say I'm voting for Trump give reasons as to why they're voting for Trump, and a lot of people don't even know why they want to vote for Harris. One woman said, "I'm voting for Harris because she's a woman." Gee, that's a fantastic reason to vote somebody into the highest office in the world. But nevertheless, let's do that. Let's vote. Let's vote in Kamala Harris because she's a damn woman. Like it'll be the first black person in the world. Doesn't matter that she's an actual communist, Commie Harris. Nah, let's forget about that. And this person actually points to the communist take that Kamala Harris had. Like, doesn't matter if, we go without, doesn't matter if the tax is so high on goods and services. Doesn't matter about that at all. No, we can live perfectly fine without all that stuff. Are you mad? Like, oh, it'll be fine as long as the woman is in a position of power, ladies and gentlemen, not to mention the fact that she's more than likely going to destroy America and do a worse job than Biden. She's dumb. I'm not kidding. She's actually dumb. She's got no idea what the hell she's talking about. But nevertheless, people will go, I'm voting for her because she's a black woman. She ain't black. But anyway, that's another topic for another video. But let's get into this ridiculous video, right? Probably the greatest interview you'll ever watch from the DNC. It's amazing. So let's watch it, and then we'll make some comments after you've seen it. Okay, we're off to a great start. So this person introduces himself as his name, and then he goes, I use he, they pronouns. We're off to a fantastic start from that. This person was also a white man with a mask on his face. COVID's done. He's also looking like he's wearing a Bob Marley thing. I think that's a massive disrespect to the Jamaican people. They've got a lot more sense than what this person's got, but nevertheless, we'll let him wear whatever he wants to wear. Now, we also get into the fact that he's really excited to be there and to be, voting for the first ever black woman president. He thinks it's absolutely amazing. And gee, I wonder why he thinks that. Yeah. So this person has a wife. They're in a polyamorous relationship. And this is what I found the funniest bit. Like, this person seems to know the plight of all black people because his wife took the secondary lover as being a black man. So the man that is drilling your wife, you are comfortable with that because you're in a polyamorous relationship and you somehow know the plight that all black people somehow seem to face because you're allowing some black dude to plow your wife. And he goes, this is how dumb these people actually are. Like, how do you think for 1 second that it's a good situation at all? Number one, being in a polyamorous relationship, which we know they do not work. People automatically revert to being in a monogamous relationship after they've experimented with polyamory because they understand that it's not the human way of going about life. But let's leave that aside because it doesn't seem like he's realized that yet. He seems to be so delusional, and for whatever reason, he thinks that it's a good thing that he's got his wife, who he married, is now with some other black dude, and now he's getting all his political thoughts, let's say, from this black dude, the man that is drilling his wife. Far out. Like, how about that, people? How about that? He's really, really excited. Now, I will say that I don't believe there's an ounce of testosterone floating around in the DNC at all. And this guy just proves my points, because if he had a shred of testosterone or any decent man with masculine traits and whatever would go, no woman is going to plow, no man, sorry, is going to plow my wife. She is my wife. She's mine. I'm not going to be in a polyamorous relationship. Thank you very much. And I'm not going to go, oh, I understand the plight that black people have because my wife allowed a lover into our relationship, into our supposed to be, marriage that is, it's a marriage that is not for other people. Let's just use that terminology. Like, you're supposed to be with each other. But nevertheless, this person doesn't have a shred of testosterone because it's clear as day. He's allowing all this stuff to happen and he's saying absolutely nothing about it except he's supporting it. How about that, people? He's supporting this nonsense. Mate, your logic there of saying that Donald Trump is a white supremacist fascist pig, all that sort of stuff, you haven't really looked at the person you're choosing to vote for, the one that locked up and incarcerated so many black people. I can't even remember the actual number. It was that many in California. But hey, she's the first woman of color that we might have as a president. So let's forget about all the crap that she's done in her life. She's the first woman of color, people. That's really going to work. It's really going to sell everything. And also, a white supremacist fascist. You're talking about Kamala Harris. Like, mate, haven't you heard any of the things that she said? No, it's probably gone over your head because, again, you got no testosterone going through your body, mate. You're blind. You're dumb and blind. The country's values were apparently founded on DEI, diversity, equity, and inclusion. Any American friends of mine, leave a comment on what you think about that, because I can tell you exactly what I think about it, but I don't think my American friends will care too much from an Australian perspective. But nevertheless, I thought America was founded on Christian values, not DEI. Yeah. So I thought that America was founded on, freedom, liberty, common sense, not going after, this lunacy at the moment. But oh well, I'm a proud white dude for Kamala Harris, baby. I'm excited. I'm proud. Good for you, mate. Good for you. But I don't think it's going to work out as well as you thought. But nevertheless, I just hope and I pray, I'll say it again, that the American people wake the hell up and realize this nonsense once and for all, because it's not just their country at stake, man. It's the entire bloody world. There we go. Here's a communist steak for you. She's finally going to put a cap on prices in the grocery store, which last time I checked is a rather communist take of the on the world. They want this whole idea of equity. Yeah, it's not equality and equity, right? So everyone has an opportunity in life, right? You have an equal opportunity to do the best you possibly can. What you don't deserve is an equitable take. So everyone is not going to get the same outcome as your fellow neighbor, right? That's not how life is going to work. And last time I checked, that is communist and fascist. But hey, this person doesn't seem to think so, which is rather concerning. It seems like he's drunk the stupid Kool-Aid by the looks of things. But hey, man, if you want to put a cap on prices and go through a terrible time, by all means, you can go do that in your own time. But I don't think the rest of the American people are going to want that. Equity and inclusion and all that other woke communist nonsense. I don't even think he understands what he's saying. But hey, let him have it, I guess. Let him have his moment of literally the greatest interview I have seen on this stupidity in a while. They're saying the quiet parts out loud and they don't realize how dumb they actually sound. But anyway, my friends, that's enough from me. You guys take care. You be blessed. I'll see you all in the next video.